Hello and good time summon everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue. In the last one we got called on by Caterpie here, who apparently his friend has been lost in the woods. Though Gengar's Team Meanies came along and did bad stuff and wanted to recruit Caterpie, but Caterpie does not want to be recruited. So, between episodes I went and stored off my money. I also stored off a lot of items, but I'm hanging on to quite a bit because things might be getting a bit more difficult now. Not needed to bring too many apples, stored most of those. I'm also hanging on to our sleep seeds, I want to bring those along. But not much else. I was contemplating bringing a revival seed, but if we fail now, it's not the biggest deal and we can always go back again. So, off we go to Sinister Woods. Now Caterpie, why would you go to a place called Sinister Woods to play in the first place? This is it! Metapod is lost in these woods. Gengar's crew should have a head start on us. We better hurry. That we should. Now this dungeon is starting to get a bit longer. It's also starting to get a bit more complicated because early on the rooms were, or the floors were fairly straightforward, but as we go along they will become bigger, more maze-like, more hallways, more rooms, everything actually. There will also be more things eventually, that makes it even harder, but for now it's just bigger dungeons. Hello Oddish. Let's get rid of you. I don't want to use my attack moves too much, but yeah, let's see. Now Sudowoodo there. Does not move unless we walk up to it and touch it. At that point it will start moving. Also we'll just avoid things for now. Could always use the levels, but I think we're fine without for now. Also it will start moving if we use stuff like Growl, but until that it will just stand still because it's fairly a neutral enemy compared to other ones. There are also some that don't move at all, which is fairly interesting I think, but we haven't seen them yet. Maybe soon. Another sleeping Spinub. And a non-sleeping one, hello! I don't think we can go around there though. Need to go another way. Oh, you're tough. Ouch. I'm gonna hide. You take care of this, please. It's not good. Not good at all. Also, I don't want to use Growl. Use a Graveler Rock. Oh, come on. You can do it, Totodile. You can do it. We need a Graveler Rock. Alright. I was also contemplating whether we should take on some more jobs before going here, but I decided not to. It might have been a mistake. We will see soon enough. I think I need to just do this. Now Swinub is a ground ice type, so fire is super effective on it, which is always useful this early on since the Swinubs are kinda tough. Dead end? Okay, let's move on. And I don't want to die to a Swinub! I don't want to! It would be embarrassing, but I'm probably going to. Just you wait and see. Just you wait. I believe some of you guys have more faith in me than I do, and it might not be a good thing. We don't have a water move yet. Let's see. Graveler Rock? Can't see us from here, so we can just lob this on him and he will just have to move around like so. Hi Spinub. So many of you. I'll scratch you, hope Totodile does something good. Well, that's good enough. Let's take care of you. Totodile, please! I can set some moves to be high priority, but it's also good to have them all, I think. Also, I'll be switching out moves as we get moves, but probably won't happen for quite some time. By the way, things are nice. Switch your orb, not bad. I might have to use that as we go along, but we'll see. Now this dungeon is supposed to be tricky, so I'll just move along. This is probably where things start getting a bit more difficult, I'd say. Because dungeons are getting a bit longer compared to how many moves you have. Stuff like that. Enemies are a bit tough compared to your level when you get here. It's very easy to die if a lot of enemies come up on you at the same time. Very easy. Also, stuff that we'll get to in a bit. Swinub! I'm really glad that Totodile doesn't have Growl though, because at that point we would be waking up so many sleeping enemies and I don't want to do that. Right, let's see. We're moving along pretty quickly. Well, that could be both good and bad, because I want to have some more levels. But if we don't get enough levels, we might have to do a bit of grinding between episodes or so. Or I will have to and just meet you at the end of the missions or something like that. Alright, Sandrets. Let's growl on you. Now this one is similar to some of the others we have met before. It will have Runaway, so let's just try to kill it quickly. Nice. And in this dungeon it's also very nice to have a fire type because of the high amount of grass types and even ice types. I would not imagine seeing ice types in... Oh, hi! In Forest Dungeon, but it's how it goes. So, yeah. I don't mind. Alright, here we go, Silcoon! Silcoon just sits there and uses Harden. Let's crash it. Come on. And yes, it can attack normally as well, but mostly it just uses Harden. Right, I want to run, but I'm really not sure if I should, because I can just run into some tough enemy and get beaten up on their first move if we are unlucky with our placement. And I don't want to do that. Sunflora, hello. We'll burn you. Nice. Like that. Oh, I wasn't unlucky, I was just stupid because I saw the Sandret and I kept moving all the same. So that was my bad. You're gonna run away now? Nope. Crit. Not bad. Not bad. I am happy with that. Come on. Could switch up with Totodile if I need to, but Totodile doesn't even have a water move, so... yeah. Let's growl. And take you on. Now let's see. We should be getting to something more interesting soon, or some new mechanic kind of sort of thing, but a couple more floors perhaps. What's this? Bloodseed, not bad. Could use that. That will probably become very useful. For the same reason I was hanging onto the sleep seeds, but we'll see. I hope. Right, Cascoon. Same as Silcoon, just, you know, a relative of Silcoon. Not really a Silcoon, because it's a Cascoon. My logic is infallible. You take care of the Cascoon, I'm gonna take care of this Rubish. Also, I did a bad movement. Don't die, Totodile, please. Shroomish is bad though. It has Effect Spore, and that's not good. Oh, nice! Level up! How much do you level up, Totodile? Let's see, when you have taken your turn. Totodile levels up in... that's quite a bit actually. Not as much as us though. But maybe you'll be able to level up by the end of this. I hope so. I really hope so. Another one of you. I don't want to touch this with physical attacks, because then I can be hurt by the effect spore, and I don't want that. In best case scenario, I will be paralyzed. Worst case, I'll be poisoned. And I don't want to be poisoned at this point. Especially not in here. I could use my berries, because I brought along some petra berries, I believe, but I'd rather save them. At least when necessary. Or when it's not necessary to use them. This was a bad turn. That's a dead end. Yep. Pretty bad turn. Oh well, you can't know. Ladybug! I'm gonna burn you. Apparently not. This is bad, showing how you can burn around corners. But I did it! I did it! I can do right things sometimes. Alright. Linoon! Hello! Linoon is tough. Linoon is one of the evolved ones. I don't think you can recruit this one. Most evolved Pokemon or fully evolved Pokemon you can't recruit. Some exceptions, I believe, but yeah. This one is not recruitable, I believe. Actually, we can check. If we do have the friend area where it belongs, we can check here. But we can only recruit Ladybug in this dungeon or on this floor at the moment of the available Pokemon. Sometimes you'll get spoilers if you look in there because yeah, it will list every Pokemon on the floor that you can recruit, and if you haven't seen the Pokemon yet, it will still be listed. So yes, might spoil stuff for yourself. Growl. Let's try to scratch you a bit. Hope it's not too bad. Switch. And keep growling. I think that will do. Hopefully we won't die. Hopefully. Don't die, please, Totodile. I would like it if you didn't. Please, just attack it. Do I have to gravel a rocket? I will gravel a rocket. Alright, I will. There you go! If you don't attack, I will gravel a rock everything. What do we have here? Sunflora. Could take this on. Okay, I'll take it on. I'll use an ember on it. Should be fine. Also, I might have wanted to bring a max elixir to this place. No! Totodile! Well, first loss. And we have to leave. So what happens when you leave, or when you lose, as I say, you lose all of your money. Your partner's health item will drop, just like when you defeat wild Pokemon. You will drop some of your items. And this thing. You can use a distress call, and this is only for friends and such, or Wi-Fi stuff. Can't do it anymore, I believe. Unless it's local. I'm not really sure about that, because I don't use this much, but yeah. You can use a distress call, get a password for it, and then your friend can come and rescue you from this, and you can keep going. But as we don't have a password, no. We lost. But we're getting home to our base. And also we'll get a little bit of dialogue, I think. Yeah, we bungled it yesterday. We gotta get it right today. And right, Totodile. So, what do we have left? Oh, few of the things I got yesterday. Let's sort this. There we go. I think we can go with this, but yeah, we still have our Graveler Rocks. I believe you will lose a handful of them along the way. Also, no, we don't have anything in our mailbox. So I'll try to go through the dungeon again, meet you back there. Maybe I need to take some more items. I'll just look around a bit and see you there. Alright, well, on the way back, Totodile leveled up to level 11. Nice. So now we are even stronger, but still not back to where we were, so I'll see you in a bit. And back to right next to the stairs of floor 7. Right, I'm very aware that was my fault for picking a fight with the Sunflora while we didn't actually need to, so yes. Right. Let's take on you and hope you don't kill me because you're a water type. That would be nice. Thank you. Alright, and then Linoon, if you would be so kind as to just die or something, that would be nice. Yes. Very nice. Alright. Good thing I didn't use Growl there. I didn't want to take on yet another Linoon. Either way, New mechanic, water. This doesn't really do much right now, except we can kind of walk around the corners like so. But for Totodile it's completely different, because Totodile can walk on the water. Now there are ways that other Pokemon that are not water types or levitating can fall on the water, and if they do, they will just randomly teleport to some other place in the dungeon. And that's about it. But yes, it's not considered a hard wall, so if we should stand here and there's an enemy in the corner up there, then we can still attack it with Scratch, and so don't have to be Ember. And that's very nice sometimes. Right, let's take you on then. And we can also walk around them, as I said. Can be a bit of a pain as well, because they will be easy, or will easily separate your party if they are more than so and so amount. At 3 I believe, because this one will just walk around it or walk straight over it as it is. But if you have someone that can't walk around, then you will have a problem, because they might get stuck on the other side of the water and just stare at you, because they won't treat water like a wall and won't walk around it. So be aware of that. Just pay attention to your party and don't start running when walking around thin strips of water. The big lakes are fine because there's nothing to be stuck on the other side of. But otherwise, should be just like to note. Ah, Scyther! That's a tough one. Alright, they're walking away. Don't really want to deal with it right now. It's good experience, but I don't really want to deal with it. Let's go on. I want to save my my attack moves. Now I do have a lot left, because this was very easily out of the dungeon, so I just went straight through it about and found the stairs right away, so it wasn't really a problem. But yeah, I still want to not fight everything. Well, have to this time. Burn, Scyther, please. Ooh! Scyther wants to join the team! That I did not expect. That I did not expect at all. Well, here's a problem. Yes, we'll accept Scyther as a team member, though I have not gotten any requests from someone who wants a bug type, I believe, or anything like this, so I will have to think about this for a little while, so give me a moment. Alright, Scyther here will be Cuddles, because it was the closest thing I had to something that was a request for something like Scyther, which is a big, mean-looking thing with sharp points and all sorts of things, so Cuddles it is. Now how this works is that now Scyther will come along with us for the rest of the dungeon. Though, if Scyther gets knocked out, it will not be back at base, it will just be knocked out forever, and we will not get it, so that's where it's often useful to have an escape orb if you're looking for a specific Pokemon for your team. Because if you use an escape orb after you've gotten one of these, or complete a mission or something like that, they will just be transported back to base with you and will be safe. Now though, we have to complete the dungeon with Scyther without Scyther dying. So that's about it. Let's go on. 10th floor. Getting pretty far out into the woods now, and it might be dangerous. By the way, Scyther is level 10. It's already pretty tough. What's your move, Scyther? Quick attack. We've seen this with Allocate already. And what we haven't seen is that if it is in the back, it can use it through us who are in front. Now it can't because it's in the 3rd place, but if it was in the 2nd place, it could just move through the party leader without doing damage and attack the one in front. So that's very useful to have on a Pokemon in the 2nd place of the party. Don't think I can move it at this moment though, so it just has to stay there. Sorry, Scyther. You'll get your job though. Sadly, it doesn't have any bug moves, which would be very useful at this point, but it's okay. Okay, Ladybug. Get over here. Let's scratch you. could ember you, but it's fine. And move on. And yes, the group will move kinda strangely for someone who's just learning this when there's a third or fourth party member. But you'll get used to how it works eventually, I hope. I'm not sure if I will always move right, but I will try, and if I don't, I will curse or something, and then everything will be uncomfortable for everyone. I hope you're looking forward to it. Oh, I should probably give that Oranberry back to Totodile, by the way. But now we have 3 people taking you on. Well, it didn't really matter because I attacked you like so. Oh, nice! Cuddles grid level 11. And Pursuit. Nice. Dark move should be nice as well, especially coming up here. Would be useful against certain types. Now, what does that do in this game? Let's take a look. The user gains the counter status. Any damage from physical attack moves or regular attack is partially returned. Now that is very different from the regular games, but it is very interesting, and the counter will show up as a shield above the Pokemon. I believe there aren't many things that can go through this. Graveler rocks can. But that's about it. Counter. The Pokemon counters any physical attack move or regular attack and inflicts the same damage it took from the foe. If the Pokemon faints, it cannot hit back. This condition lasts a set amount of turns. And physical attack moves. Physical attack moves are those based on the attack and defense. Physical attack moves are of the types normal, fighting, poison, ground, flying, bug, rock, ghost, and steel. So yes, same as the other old games of this sort. As I said in my Fire Red series, easy way to remember it is all of the evolutions, not Eevee, just its evolutions, and Dragon. Those are special attacks. Everything else is not. It is a physical attack. So that's how I remember it. Find that the most useful way to remember it for myself. Cuddles, you're growing up so quickly! You'll be stronger than us very, very soon. Actually, you might be already. I didn't take a look at your stats, but Scyther is usually very strong. Which will be very useful, because I don't mind having a strong partner. Usually Scyther is very difficult to recruit, I think, but I don't mind getting it now. I don't mind at all. Scyther, you take this. Also, I want you to give this to Totodile. And what else? How many orange berries do we have? Let's see. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, Scyther, you take another one. Or Cuddles. Sorry, I need to stop calling you Scyther. You are Cuddles. Alright, let's go. Hello, we need to take you on. Not bad. And move along. We're getting pretty close to the top of this though. Alright, Shroomish, I don't want to run away from you since you're already in the back there and it would take a bit of time to get everyone into the hallway. And I don't want Cuddles to be all alone. Even though it's getting pretty strong. Let's use Ember again. And I did pick up an Max Elixir along the way, so it's not too big of a deal. Oh, awesome! Let's see. You are leveling up so quickly. That's the benefit of bug types. You just grow up and grow up and grow up forever and ever. And another gummy. Nice. Alright. Let's either move that way. I should have moved diagonally. Green gummy. I'll switch this for an apple. And eat the apple. Because we're down to 23. So, whoops. Should eat it. And fill up our belly again. That should be nice. There's another apple. I'll take that as well then. Eat it. And move on. 12th floor. Now let's just find the stairs. Hi! I didn't want to do that. Go away, please. Alright. Now, I believe this is the final floor of the dungeon, so if we find the last stairs, and then we'll be able to get out of here. No, 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 no! Come on. Kettles. Help. Help. Help! Please. Oh. Alright. No, 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 no. I didn't mean to do that. Please, please, please don't attack me. That could have been really bad. Really bad. Okay. Let's start moving on again. If we see something up ahead, we'll just have to take a rest. What's this? Yellow. I'll take it. I don't believe there is any difference between the yellow and different kind in terms of what a sprite looks like. So I never really know. Let's see. Do I want to switch out? I'll switch out another apple. So close to the top anyway, so it's not really a big deal. And a growl. Let's growl again. Come on, Shroomish, be weak. Shroomish is a special attacker though, so it's not something that really helps. There we go. Nice. Wild Pokemon will always target the party leader if it's as close as the other ones in the party. Otherwise it will attack the closest one. But when it gets close it will just attack any random person, as you have seen before. Let's see, are we at the top soon? Please? I really want to. I need to use some Max Elixir before we go through the stairs though. Hoot hoot. It's okay. We can burn you. There you go. And let's just gather around the stairs. I want to stand on the stairs and I want to use this. There we go. Now if you want to use that on someone else, you have to throw it at them or something. Otherwise, you will just eat it yourself. Let's see. Up with our HP. Nice. Just wait around a bit and go on. We come pretty far into the forest. I wonder if Metapod is ahead. Hold it right there! You know who's going to get Metapod first? We are! So, for you to go ahead... Well, we can't let that happen. What? Hey Gengar! Why do you always try to mess with us? Oh, didn't we tell you? Our aim is world domination. Caterpie's mama will give us a generous reward. And Caterpie will join us too. That brings us closer to our goal. And for that, your lot is in the way. So, sorry to say, but your party is over right here and now. Say goodbye, Totodile. So, off to fighting Team Meanies. And their battle music is the same as their field music. Well, what I'd like to do first of all is throw a sleep seed at Gengar. That takes him out for now. Next up, I really want to take out Ekans. Because Ekans, I believe, can poison you. So I just want to do this. Okay, you guys take care of Medicham, that's okay. Ouch! That's bad. I will Blast Seed Ekans. Now these are bosses, so Blast Seed will go for 30. We'll go for 45 on other ones. Gengar's up. Ouch! Unwrap me, please. That's really bad. It's really bad. Also, Gengar is a ghost type, so off we go. Thank you! That was not good. Alright. If Cuddles faints... Cuddles, please don't faint. I should move back up again. Take out Gengar. Shouldn't be much left of Ekans. Ah, no! That's bad. Do we have another blast seed? I think that's all we need to take out against. Good. Now only Gengar left. Cuddles, please eat your berry. Good Cuddles. Oh no! I want to eat another orange berry. Because Gengar is tough. So eat this please. This here can be a really tough boss battle, so better be careful with it. I think I want to move away soon though. Maybe not. Alright, burn it. Nice! And a good amount of EXP as well. Very nice. Oh, wow, 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 wow! You'll pay for this! Don't you forget it! There they go. And Cuddles is still alive, so we'll have a new party member. Well, those pests are gone. Let's find Metapod. Excuse me. Did you maybe come looking for me? You must be Metapod. Let's get you home. Caterpie was worried about you. Yay! I was scared, so I kept my shell hardened and waited and waited. Thank you. This is great. Welcome back, Metapod. Thank you, Caterpie. And thank you, Totodile and Anne. But I don't have any money. It's okay, okay. We don't need a reward. It's just great to see that Metapod is back safe and sound. Cool. You're even more cool than I thought. I want to go on rescues when I grow up. That'd be awesome. Go for it. I have an idea. Anne, how about we do something right here? Why don't we make a properly impressive rescue team base? That's cool. A rescue team base is cool. I want to work here when I grow up. Me too. Me too. That's settled then. Let's make sure we build ourselves a proper rescue team base. Anne and Totodile, thank you again. See you around. Take care going home. We ended up working for free, but that had to be done. And we got to show Gengar's team a thing or two, so that's all good. And just beat today. Let's keep up our good work tomorrow. See you!